everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Adventure Rolls Winds of Calamity. I'm Fisk, aka Literary DM, and I am your friendly neighborhood dungeon master for this adventure. So glad you all are here tonight. Thank you all for understanding as to why we needed to take last week off real quick. Something came up in my personal life that I needed to focus on. So, thank you all once again. Love this community and how understanding you all are and supportive of us. As always, take care of yourselves when you need to. So with that, if you are just now joining us, this is Winds of Calamity, a Zelda-inspired 5e game. And our party is currently in the Twilight Realm. It's going to be a lot of fun. As for me, I make bi-weekly YouTube videos here. And we do have a video coming out this Friday that's actually going to be looking at some of my old Pathfinder 1E PDFs that I bought on my old Paizo account that I discovered I had apparently, and I forgot I did. So, got surprisingly emotional toward the end while recording that, actually. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But regardless of that, stay tuned. That's really everything on my end. And let's go ahead and hop on over to the players, starting with Mike.
Hola! Hello guys, my name is Michael, also known as Bardic Dice, here on all of the socials. Super excited to be playing again. I do also have a stream on Twitch. We're having our big old boss fight this week, or one of our boss fights this week, in our homebrew game called Fates United, which I play with Mark, Rachie, and some other friends. It's 6:30 Central CST over on Twitch. Super fun. As well as you can catch our old VODs on YouTube, as well as a game that I DM'd for Lit and Silent as well, while Beyond the Witchlight, mature audiences though. And jumping into some more DM stuff, if anyone ever wants to jump in some of our games, I'm doing them open to the public at startplaying.games. So super excited about that. We got Storm King's Thunder and Wild Beyond the Witchlight going up there, so that's a lot of fun. But all that aside, tonight I'm super excited to play Aveum, one half of the Twilight twin duo. He is a rogue oracle and is back in the Shadow Realm and doesn't want to be there, surprisingly. So it's a fun switch of things. So super excited to see what happens here at his homeland.
It's that meme of, is this called character development? But yes, go ahead, check out Mike on Twitch, Twitter, and even that whole DM site that I already forgot the name of. I'm sorry.
Startplaying.games.
Startplaying.games. So go ahead and check all the things there. Trust me, Mike is a solid DM. So it'll be a good time regardless. And you're definitely not going to want to miss this boss fight on Thursday. So it's going to be... I've heard...
If you saw me, I was demonstrating
yes.
what I was going to be doing. So
yeah. I've heard stories. I've heard stories. And it's going to be interesting. Yeah. So with that, hopping over to the other half of the Twilight Twin duo, Rachel.
Sorry, I keep looking. I have a window right here. There's so much stuff going on, in the three houses that are.
Well, forget the game. Turn the cameras. That's what we're
doing. We'll people watch. Let's go.
Yeah.
Does that squirrel have a knife?
There are some IRL streams that actually are just that. It's just people watching. So
yeah.
That's amazing.
It works.
Yeah, that might be interesting. Yeah, you could build a whole narrative, whole world. Hi, I am Rachel, also known as Pip. I stream over on Marquee Gaming, so you can hang out with me there. I always have Monday art streams, and that's at Mondays at 3:30 CST. Hopefully I'll be back at it this Monday, where I've been working on NPC art for our upcoming new campaign. Also, if you just want to see my posted artwork, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Pip400art. For this game, I play Cizri, the other half of the Tweely twins. She's a paladin rogue, and normally we're opposite, Mike and I. So, with you saying I don't want to be here, does that mean I want to suddenly be here? Do I have to switch that? Okay.
100%.
No, it's kidding. She also doesn't want to be here. They both want to be in the light realm. they're finally twinning on some level. Yay us. Yes.
Go team. Yes. So yes, go ahead, follow Rach for some amazing art, as well as you're not gonna want to miss this amazing NPC art. There's already some thirsting happening for some of them, which is hilarious.
It's a good time.
D&D players, man. What else do you expect? So, with that, hopping on down to the other half of the Marky Gaming Twitch channel, we have Mark.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mark. Yes, of the Marky Gaming channel. Yeah, we have games coming up. February 12th is our kickstart to our new campaign, which I've been working basically every day a little bit more on to try to get it all set and ready, and overlays and lore and plots. There's so many fun things. I'm excited. So that's coming up very soon, less than 3 weeks away. But here I play Attic. He's a chic artificer, and he's all right being here. I mean, like, there's bad things going on elsewhere, but he's okay being here. So he thinks it's interesting.
This is pretty neat.
Cool.
You can tell it's an Aspen because of the way it is. But yes, so go ahead, check out Mark on Marky Gaming on Twitch. Stay tuned for that new campaign. It's going to be a lot of fun. Especially excited just to see everyone get together. You can also find Mike and Rachel in that game as well as a few new faces. And last but certainly not least, rounding things out for the night, we have Silent.
Hello. My name is Silent. I do stream, sort of, kind of, when I feel like it. But I've mostly been just focusing on YouTube, trying to get that going. I have stuff planned for that. Hopefully starting tomorrow. We'll see. Blah. But yeah, regardless of that, I play Aaron. He's the Rito Ranger / fighter. I forgot if I multi-class or not. Yeah, right now he doesn't, whether he's in Twilight Realm or in the Light Realm, he just wants to figure things out and hopefully keep everyone on track while he does so.
Hey, all.
I was going to say that is a very relatable goal. So yes, with that, everyone, go ahead and check out these wonderful people on their various socials, Twitch channels, and or YouTube. Give them a subscribe if they're on YouTube, follow, all that good stuff if you so desire. From there, you can also, as a reminder, you can also check us out on podcast form. We are currently up to, I can't believe I'm saying this, episode 40 on the podcast, which means next week we will be caught up.
Nice.
Next week, Monday, we'll be caught up, and we'll be just going back to down to one episode a week every Monday morning at 8 a.m. Central. So that's going to be a very weird feeling to not be editing a million episodes at one time. It's going to be very nice. But with that, you can also check out our merch on Stream Elements, Aveum and Cizri's Apothecary. Check everything out there. It's a lot of fun. But apart from that, I believe that is all the announcements that we have for tonight. So, unless anyone else had anything else that I missed or forgot.
Just want to say thank you for DMing Lit. You're awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Lit.
More than happy to. You guys are amazing.
Can I get inspiration?
What?
Can I get inspiration?
No, I don't run inspiration.
Oh no, you're a bad DM. I'm just kidding.
Anti-inspiration.
No, I do inspiration in the moment. All right, with that, we'll go ahead and dive into tonight's episode of When's a Calamity. All right, when last we left our heroes, the group of adventurers known as Cizri's Angels had woken up in the Twilight Realm, though they had been separated, with Cizri and Adek waking up in a familiar cave to Cizri, Aveum and Aaron in a nearby village that Aveum did not recall, coming across a friendly farmer who rescued them and was willing to have someone that was an assistant of his guide them toward their village. Aaron saw that it was a shadow bokoblin and decided best to keep it safe and made their way into the forest. Cizri and Aveum, meanwhile, came across the ruined homes of her village that had been burned to the ground, apparently set as an example to those who would stand against the newly appointed ruler. Cizri was frustrated because she couldn't necessarily be angry at a place that didn't really exist anymore. But in that process, Aveum managed to come across a map that seemed to lead to where her family and potentially others are staying for the time being. Eventually, the groups found each other, converged, and are starting to make their way to where the map leads, but informing the mysterious shadow figure riding a large wolf might be stalking them, or at least made its presence known, which Cizri has also summoned a wolf companion, large in size, a valiant steed. And with that, we pick up, as you all are currently in the wilderness. It is, by all estimations, even though it seems to be eternal darkness here, the only light coming from the Palace of Twilight with the two orbs known as souls, giving off the faintest element of light. You could tell by your internal clocks that it's getting time to rest. Cizri and Aveum, you definitely are aware of this. I'd say you could probably go a couple more hours before you need to start making Constitution saving throws. So, Cizri's Angels, what do you do?
You said that we don't know how long, like how far away this is. With the map.
Currently, Aveum doesn't, because he is not familiar with the topography of the Twilight Realm. So it'd be like someone from another country looking at a map to another country, just completely unfamiliar with its layout and things like that. So technically not a one-to-one translation because of different things, but as close as we could possibly get.
Cizri or Aveum want to be able to look at it.
Yeah. Oh, did you guys look at it? Okay, at that point I'd say go ahead and make a survival check, because it has been 2 weeks, so we'll just go ahead and do it just in case.
Okay. Do you want to each roll?
You want to both roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I did good. Wow. I got a 20.
Oh.
16.
16.
Very good, very good. 16
and 20. Both of you would estimate that this would probably take you about half a day. You can tell by some of the... One, you did have to go up basically a cliff face to where you're on a plateau of sorts. And then this looks like, based upon where you're walking right now, it's going through another series of a dead-like forest, not too dissimilar from the one that Aveum and Aaron you walked through the day prior, or that day. This one could lead you to another series of mountains and cliff faces. It seems that they are using the mountains as almost a defensible position to hide themselves in.
Smart.
I mean, if you say 12 hours, not sure how you did your math, I would get to 13, but it's close enough. I'm sure we can agree on it.
Does half a day mean half like a day, like 24 hours? Or does it mean half a day like it's daytime and so it's only like
noon?
4 hours?
I would say
Yeah.
I would say in this instance, half a day of travel. So normally a day of travel can be like 8 to 10 hours. So this would be like 4 to 5 hours.
Okay.
Readjust numbers to make sense.
Yeah.
For his statement.
Okay, so do we want to keep going or do we want to...
Clarifier, is it 4 to 5 hours from now or 4 to 5 hours from when we set off?
When you set off. So currently right now you're about an hour in. You have about 3 to 4 hours at this point.
Oh, okay.
Trying to think of another thing to clarify it on, but I think I'm pretty clarified on these.
Just want to make sure we
No,
know.
you're good.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
Oh.
I mean, it'd probably be wise to not push forward too much.
Oh, really? I was gonna
No.
say let's go for
I
it.
thought we just pushed through because
I guess we learned nothing from Aaron's exhaustion from before, from pushing too far. But
To be fair, that was magically induced.
Yeah.
Sort of.
yeah,
Also-
if you guys want to keep
I mean, I
pushing,
haven't really
Sure.
done much today. I was just waiting for you guys, so I don't feel like I feel tired at all.
Yeah, if you guys want to push on, I'm willing to push forward and just be mindful of your bodies and how much you push yourself.
Are
Sure.
you tired?
Yeah. Do you need to take a nap?
I didn't ever need to take a nap. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always alert and ready to go.
Did you skip nap time today? I'm just kidding.
Go pet your wolf. And just starts walking.
I do pet my wolf. I love him.
Perfect. So you all are gonna keep on going, making your way to where everything says.
Yeah.
Perfect. So,
I would try and keep an eye out for the shadow person, though,
I was gonna say me too.
because it kind of like ran away and I don't know where it is.
okay, go ahead and make perception checks.
– 20.
19.
Keep in mind,
Mine's worse. Okay.
Silent, you are technically in a forest, so you do get additional proficiency on top of that. You're effectively making a wisdom check with expertise.
Okay, so 20. No, 19. 21.
21. Perfect. Okay, so with those, you are looking around to see if you can spot any kind of shadow creature. You don't see necessarily. You think at one point you see like a wisp of something, but it seems to be just general fog of twilight as the evening starts to set in. And as the hour passes, I'm going to need everyone to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
There it is.
I got
Nat
20.
20!
Okay.
12.
12.
Got 20. I don't know if you heard me.
Oh, I didn't hear you. No, sorry. Nat 20.
I got 820.
Modified 20. So 3 nat
Yeah.
20s and a modified 20. Well,
Just regular 20. Just regular 20.
Yeah, I'm the only one that got a nat 20.
oh, just regular 20.
Just straight
Okay.
20. Straight 20.
All right.
Yes.
Straight 20.
Regardless, you three are feeling fine. Aveum, you are starting to feel that your eyes are starting to become heavy. You feel like you can keep on pushing. You're not onto the effects of where you'd be suffering exhaustion just yet, but you're definitely starting to feel tired.
All right, Ava.
Yes, why does everyone keep on asking me that? I'm fine, let's go.
You look more tired than the rest of us.
He just cast 8 on you 3. I don't know, you guys might need it more than I do. So 5
You want
points
to
to
ride
you.
my wolf?
Yeah, just ride on the wolf.
Yeah.
Get on.
It's big enough, honestly. You could like sleep on it. Like, you, like,
At this point, you just
Something.
Avon like snips back, just like really shortly to everyone. He said, "I'm fine," and then continues to push forward.
All right.
Sounds good. I yell after.
At this point, I'm going to need everyone to go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Another one.
Perception.
There's my nat 20 for 25.
Hey!
There you go. 19.
18, 25,
28.
28,
16.
16. Dang.
Nice.
All right.
Pretty good for a paladin.
Yeah. Especially
The shield helps.
our
Oh, sure.
paladins. Especially our.
Yeah.
For those of
I
you who
still
don't-
had that shield and I still rolled low.
Yeah.
True.
For those of you who don't know, we had a running thing apparently with our groups that our paladins could never roll really well with perceptions. We don't know why.
No.
But anyway, as you all are walking along, getting a little, Aveum again, eyes getting a little heavy, you hear sounds of a struggle coming off in the distance. Voice of you hear a voice come through. It's like, come on! And then
What's
You
the last
understand it?
noise?
it was a little. Sounds like a little squeaks going off in the air.
Oh.
Okay,
Is it
normally
in
I
a
would
language
just-
we understand? Because we're in the Twilight Realm.
Oh, good question.
That's true.
Shadow
So
things I was
one-
telling everyone about.
The person, this voice, was in common.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, normally I'd fly off into person in danger, but I'm asking this time. Are we going to help them?
Yes,
Okay.
I say. Seems like it's bad over here. Yeah?
Probably sneak
Yeah.
forward. Check on it, yeah.
So we're sneaking forward.
Sure. Do you want
Okay.
to? I'll stay back. I'm not sneaky.
I'll break off in whatever opposite direction Aaron's going.
Okay.
Okay.
Now go in a middle direction that's not two of them.
All right. Both of me. So I'm assuming it's everyone except for it's everyone except for a deck. Those who are going, go ahead and make perception checks for me, please.
Perception?
Stealth. Ugh.
Okay.
It's been a
Anyone-
long,
I mean,
it's
it's
been a
probably
long
wise,
week, ladies and
Cizri, I'll
gentlemen.
Does my expertise count also with stealth, or is it just perception?
I think it's dexterity. I'm going to double check, but I believe it is dexterity and wisdom based. And this is why we have things tabbed.
There.
So with that, while I'm looking, Aveum and Cizri, what'd you get? What'd you both get?
21.
21?
11.
11? Okay.
Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun. Da, da, da.
We always let it go in his bait. We know what it's like.
Yeah.
I was gonna say hi anyways before we get to playing, so.
So, we'll say for this instance, yes, go ahead and roll with that expertise.
Okay. So that'll be 28.
Perfect. 28. So, Aveum and Cizri, or I'm sorry, Aveum and Aaron, you both are walking around, don't seem to be attracting that much attention. Cizri, you're making your way. All three of you are able to see what looks to be a small being, almost like that of a child, with green hair, wearing like a cape and wielding a Deku stick of sorts that seems to be slightly on fire, just whapping away at these bat-like creatures known as Keese, engulfed in shadow, flying around. And he seems to be just trying to attack at these things. They are costing him. Seems about 5 Keese, give or take.
Is there a fake
Dude.
beard?
No.
Okay.
Do
I had to
we
make sure.
have we dealt with those before, like the keys?
Keese, you haven't fought them before, but you are definitely familiar with them.
Like, are they kind of like pests, like in the woods type of thing?
Oh, very much so.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making noise or not. I don't even know if I could see the other two.
Yeah, as you are walking, he does look over and he notices you, and you both, Aveum and Aaron, you do see him kind of look over and do notice Cizri.
Mhm.
He doesn't seem to
What's
notice
his reaction?
His reaction is, just stares like, are you going to stand there? Are you going to try and help me?
Okay.
Well, sure. I'll just go in and out.
All right.
Yeah, and then with that, I'll fire at one of the keys as well.
Adek,
Same.
you are able to hear all this, so real quick, I'll go ahead and place them, and then we'll. So go ahead and roll for initiative for me, everybody. As mentioned, Adek, you're going to be off, but you did hear all of that.
And where are we coming in on the board?
Yes, you'll be coming in toward the very bottom of it. And don't worry, everybody, I will get you all over there. So.
Not sure how forward you'll get us.
Yeah. No worries. And yeah, that'll work just fine. All right, gonna go ahead and hop on over. All right. Zoom up. Oh, Cizri, go ahead and place yourself.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant you were going to.
Oh no, I sorry, no, I was getting other things taken care of.
Probably over here, I would guess.
And yep, about there. Adek, you are currently off the map, but given you could do 2 moves and you'll be able to make it. So with that, we'll go ahead and roll for initiative. So Aaron, what'd you get for initiative?
26.
26. Cizri.
Dang it, I got 24. I was very pumped. I'm I'm finally gonna beat Aaron. And I
I have a plus 10 to initiative.
oh, you do? Curse
Yeah.
you. I'll never get there.
Aveum.
22. Be Avon.
Adek.
Okay.
11.
Okay, this will work. All right, Aaron, you are currently up first.
All right. I'm going to fire at the closest keys.
Perfect.
We 23.
23. That definitely hits.
Awesome. Not a lot of damage. 9 piercing.
Okay. You're level 5 fighter, dude. You have extra attack.
I do have extra attack. I'll fire again.
Yep.
Crazy.
I know, 7
Yeah,
levels.
you
When you go 7 levels or even a full year only attacking once, you kind of get used to it.
You do. That would be a 28.
28, that hits.
And I have. Is it Colossus Slayer that
Yep.
does that? Or the extra D8? Okay. Uh, 15. Piercing.
Perfect. It is definitely looking rough as you just release 2 arrows right into its wings. All right, with that, Cizri, you are up.
Cool. By the way, is my wolf
Oh.
can it fight?
Yes. So technically, how it works is that it's normally supposed to have its own initiative, but as I mentioned, iHouse rule that any summons always act after you, just
Okay.
to make it easy, because Tasha's also has those rules, and I just want to clean it up. So I'll go ahead and get him out there for you, if it'll cooperate. Oh, there he is.
See it.
Yes, they're multiplying.
I get 2! Twin wolves! Avon can have one too. Okay. 11 him.
Why
Okay,
he's mad
so
he doesn't get one.
yeah, so I will be like, yeah, oh yeah, we'll totally help. And I'll just run up to this one and hit it.
It is
That's a 21.
perfect. It is slightly flying up in the air, but you're able to get up and hit it. 21, that hits.
Cool. So 8. Oh, I guess I get sneak attack too, huh?
The wolf is your companion. Technically, it's in 5. Well, actually, even by 5 feet stairs, you get sneak attack. So yeah, technically.
Okay. 13.
13. All right.
And then I get a second attack.
Yes, you do.
Finally! I've been waiting for this. Same number actually.
Oh.
I'm listening along to your music. It's quite some epic music for an extra attack. That's
Yep.
good timing.
7.
7. Perfect. All right. As you just jump up and you see shadowy, almost like ichor just pour out of it, and it lunges back, but then flies back toward it, just trying to lunge towards you. Your wolf companion can attack. So.
Yeah, I would be like, get him!
All right. So go ahead and make that attack roll. I gave you the stat block.
You did give me the stat block. Let me grab it. I think I got it on my phone earlier. Let's see. So. Okay, we'll do a bites
Perfect.
for a 17.
That hits.
Okay. And then 2d4. 9 piercing damage.
9. Perfect.
It needs to succeed on a strength saving throw.
Perfect. All right. That is going to be a 17.
Okay, it succeeds.
As your guardian wolf jumps up and just bites into this creature, into this case, and comes right back down. The wing just rends right out of it. It is battered and torn, seems to be barely flying. Aveum.
Okay. So that one's almost down.
And you are currently stealth, so you would get sneak attack.
Cool. I think he'll go for the one past it, so there's not 2 there. Since he's hidden as well. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Elven accuracy plus 22. He'll take out his pistol and shoot at that one.
All right. All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oof, that was fun. 1 plus 1 plus 5. That's 7 points.
Even with sneak attack?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
That was like 1 on 2 of the dice. That was pretty rough. It's like, maybe we'll keep with it. But I will overcharge it and have it do a strength saving throw to be pushed back 10 feet.
Well, that I imagine that works with a 6.
Nice.
Perfect. As you just see this cyan glow as it just goes into the muzzle and into the barrel and just comes firing out of you. And Cizri, you see this. All of you see this almost guardian blue streak across the sky, and hits this, and it knocks it back 10 feet.
I think no, there's plenty of them. He'll move up to get on the other side, and then use his bonus action to yell out, "Clip him in the wings, Aaron!" To give him aid with Mastermind.
Awesome. All right. Well, it's this Keese's turn. Say that 5 times fast. And he is going to fly up to our little Kokiri-looking friend. And that is going to be a modified 20 to hit. That is going to hit. Going to deal... Oof. And he needs to make a con save. He fails.
Buddy.
Jeez, this guy's just getting rocked. All right. As you just see it fly in and just bite into his shoulder, you see the necrotic energy surge into him and seems almost like black veins form across his face. He looks and he's looking at the Deku stick that he has and seems to be getting ready to swing. As this one is going to go ahead and fly over to Cizri.
Bring it.
Gets advantage. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, he hits.
All right, that's going to be 7 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you can tell I haven't played in a while. I almost healed myself for 7. That's a 5.
5 con, all right.
Yeah.
You're going to go ahead and take 1 point of poison damage as you feel it seep into you. You are currently poisoned.
So disadvantage.
Yep, so... Yeah, poisoned is not fun. For those curious what poison means at home, poison means a poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, no, poisoned is not good for rogues. Not at all. This one's gonna come fly on up to you, Aaron, and is gonna try to make an attack roll. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
That matches.
Oh. That'll be 3 points of piercing damage, and I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 6.
All right. Go and take 3
More
points.
than me.
Go and take 3 points of poison damage, and you are also poisoned.
So that 8 damage total.
8 damage total, and you are poisoned.
Avum's like continually trying to be like, I don't know who to rewind time on right now. I don't have enough hours for this.
Y'all need to chill. All right. This Kokiri is going to look up at the one that just bit him. He's going to look at it, and he is going to do a blood curse.
Ooh.
It's going to do additional damage as you see the flame just increase as he speaks in Deku. You can't understand it, and that's going to hit with a 25. And let's see, which one is this one? That's 4. Okay, so he's going to deal 11 points of bludgeoning, 11 points of damage. Perfect. As he just takes it and swipes it across. He's going to make another attack. That's another 25 to hit. 9. Dealing 13 points of damage. The thing is still up. A deck.
Alright. So if I run up my 30 feet from, like...
You'll make it onto the map.
By Aaron. Oh, if I run up, I can... Sweet. Let me get my character out there. As I run up 30 feet.
Boom.
Well, I guess I have 40 feet of movement.
So if you have 40 feet of movement, then you can move 2 more squares.
Okay.
My brain trying to say 10 feet, but also wanting to say squares. I almost said 10 squares.
Yeah. I'll run
sure,
up
I'll
to
move
help Aaron as he just got bit. And I'm going to take a couple punches on this guy.
All right. Go ahead and make those attack rolls.
First one is 14 to hit.
That hits.
Oh wow. Okay. I was like, I rolled bad. I don't think this is hitting. But that is going to be 9 thunder damage for that.
Okay, it's still up, but it's looking pretty beat up as that thunder damage gets into it. Its wing seems to almost be slightly dislocated as it seems to be losing steam.
Second attack. That's going to be a 27 to hit.
That definitely hits.
That is for 9 more thunder damage.
All right, perfect. As you just take the other one, just punch, and then you just go across and just do like a haymaker right across from it, and it just explodes in shadowy energy.
Bonus action, I will defensive field for 8 temporary hit points.
Perfect. All right, that your turn then?
Yep.
All right. Perfect, that one. This other Keese is going to turn around and... Actually, it's going to attack you, Cizri, because you attacked it. It's not happy about that.
Makes sense. I respect that.
Well, it's probably going to miss, because it rolled the same number twice, so a total of 7.
Yeah.
It's slightly off kilter with its flying, and it misses. And fly speed. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can make it. It's gonna fly up to you, Adek. And that attack is probably gonna miss with a 21. You're muted.
My AC is 21 right now, so that's
Okay. So that just hits then. Jeez. As you slightly try to deflect the shield, it goes right in and finds purchase in your armor when you're going to need to take 7 points of piercing damage, and go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Does a 17 go?
A 17 works.
Awesome.
As you feel the poison entering into your body, but you manage to shrug it off. All right, back to the top of the order, Aaron.
All right. He's just gonna look at it and say, "You got that one?"
Sure.
And he's gonna move this way, and he's gonna aim at the one by Cizri
Perfect.
Of advantage.
with advantage.
Because
Aid.
yep.
Or whatever it was.
Perception.
Help action.
Yeah, help action.
Okay. 11 plus 19.
20.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
11 plus 19, not 11 plus 9.
Oh, 11 plus 19. Yeah, that's 30. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah.
You hit a
Yes.
Tarrasque.
Has that one been
You can
injured
open the
already?
book to any page and the answer is yes.
Yes, like literally, you hit anything. You hit my 30 AC at level 5 monstrosity that I made short of.
Oh my goodness. Has that one been injured already?
Yes, they've all been. Yeah, but not all of them have been ever. Oh, that one specifically.
The one on the left of Cizri.
That one has not.
That one has not. Okay. I want to make sure. 12 piercing.
Okay.
And I keep forgetting I have a second attack. One more time. It'll be 29.
That definitely hits.
Awesome. This one has been injured.
Yes, it has. By you.
By me. $16 piercing.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. It's still up, but it is looking incredibly rough. And with that, Cizri, you're up.
Okay. So if Avum's flanking with me, do I just get a straight roll?
It'll be just a straight roll. Yeah.
Okay. Nat 20!
Let's go.
Okay.
One simply does not care when they're poisoned.
Do I get no sneak attack?
Technically,
Or-
because there is a creature within 5 feet, you'd still get sneak attack. You would only not get sneak attack if it was still somehow disadvantage.
Okay.
So if he wasn't flanking, yeah, you wouldn't have sneak attack.
Okay. Sounds good.
Hope you remember that, twin.
$26.
26. Okay. When you
Wow.
you look back and you just look at the wound and you just turn around and just skewer this thing and it explodes again in shadowy energy. You really killed it.
I just look at Avum like, thank you! And then I like flip back around and try to hit the other one.
You're welcome.
Perfect.
This one's at disadvantage, I would assume.
Yeah, this one's at this one would be at disadvantage.
Okay. 11?
That misses. As it's going and just
I'll rewind it.
that's what I was waiting for. I saw that
I
luck.
was like, oh, he's waiting.
Hey! 14.
Now that hits.
Awesome.
Efficiency, friends. Efficiency. She has no clue what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm hitting everything.
I'm on fire today! 11.
11. All right. As you go in, you just budge, you turn around and again budge, and it just explodes again and you kill it.
Nice.
Nice.
That was a well-timed rewind then.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And we are now officially at the point where Cizri is especially going to start to become scary. All right. Avum, was that your turn, Cizri?
Ah, yeah, that's it.
All right.
Be done.
Avum, you're up.
Wolf go at all?
Oh, well, do you want your wolf to go? Yeah.
Well, yes, thank you. I don't fight with companions like ever, so this is a very new experience for me. Yeah, I'll like point the wolf and be like, "Hey, help him out, would ya?" To this person in front of him.
Okay.
I don't think I can move the token.
Did I not give you access to it? Okay, so I'll go ahead. You want to move him up here?
Yes, please. Yes.
All right.
And then, ooh, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a hit. That's a 19 on the die.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
2d4. 7. Damage.
7. Okay, perfect. It jumps up, bites, and then again just does enough damage where it pierces into it, and the shadow just explodes out of its mouth. And perfect. With that, Avum, you're up.
Avum shall turn, taking his gun again, and this time he'll steady aim towards the one that's near a deck.
Mm-hmm.
Question for you. If I
Yes.
use the push movement, that wouldn't get a opportunity attack, right? 'Cause it's force
Correct.
movement?
It's force movement,
Okay.
so it wouldn't.
I won't worry about it on that one then. Then yeah, she'll just fire.
Awesome.
16. Ooh, okay. 27.
27. That hits.
Much better on these rolls. Also realized I never added my modifier last time. Wow, I'm really rusty. Anyways,
Been a while.
9,
Been a while.
14, 19 plus 7, 26 points of damage.
20. Sheesh.
I forgot to add the 7 last time.
Wow.
I was like, that even felt low.
That's why I was like, are you
Yeah,
sure?
yeah.
But because
How to D&D, guys.
yeah. Speaking of how to D&D, I do a series called RPG Basics.
Do recommend. Shameless plug.
Yeah, exactly. Math. Perfect. All right. Anything else you do on your turn?
Nah, that's my... I can't move, and that's my bonus action as well. So.
Oh, that's right. You did steady
Steady
aim.
aim.
Right. Well, our friend will be able to make it. He's going to go ahead and run up and specifically here.
Yeah, I'll like nod my head like fight.
And he's going to run as the Deku stick just seems to be growing in intensity with its flame. He's going to go ahead and swing for 23 to hit. That hits. And that's going to deal 8 points of damage. It is still just barely up. With that, a deck, you're up. Actually, it's because a second attack, sorry. Highest one was a 5. That misses.
I will punch then. So first punch
Perfect.
is a 26 to hit
That hits.
for 10 thunder damage.
Perfect. As you punch right into it, it explodes and everything comes quiet. As the creature before you, the Kokiri, is giving a slight nod, and we're gonna go ahead and hop on over back to the main. Slight nod. Thank you all for assisting me there.
Sure, how are you in the Twilight Realm?
Your
I'm
guess?
sorry. Hi, Avon, what's your name?
Yeah, are you okay? Like, order.
Oh, he's fine.
I'm
Name?
well. First, I'm fine.
How are you? Good.
It's an interesting name.
He turns to you two, Aaron, and Adex. Like, are they normally like this?
He is. Don't mind him.
He needs a nap, but do you need
He
healing
does.
at all or anything?
Healing would
Or
be
they
kind of
have
nice.
anything to do with
I'll put cure wounds on him.
have anything to do with poison?
Well, it seemed like
he could-
Good hit.
9 points back, but
okay.
I don't have any poison thing right now.
I do though.
You have poison. I can't help your poison. So.
Oh, unfortunate.
Well, if anything, as to state, yes, I'm doing fine. As far as my name goes, well, how about you all give me your names first, and I shall give you mine.
Oh, that's a weird order. Why?
I think
Well,
you
Don't
should
talk.
give us your name first, considering we asked you
Hi,
first, and we just did
I'm
just save your life.
Attic. Nice to meet you. I'll put my hand out to shake his hand.
Okay.
I was gonna say we could all just like yell our names at the same time if that makes anybody feel better, but
To be fair, I did already tell you my name's Avon. So.
He walks up, shakes Addict's hand since it's being offered. He looks and says, "You got to forgive me. Strange folk, strange time. Just got to be a little bit cautious. As far as my name and how I got here, well, as far as how I got here, I do not know. I woke up one day, wandering around the forest of, I woke up wandering around the forest of, Labrina. Now I'm here. But as far as everything else, I don't know, months ago, maybe?
Months ago.
And you're from the Light Realm originally?
Yes, Labrina specifically, the forest that is surrounding those mountains.
Okay. That's interesting. Well, hey, Lit, just for reference, how long ago were we poofed over?
Several months ago.
So it was around the same time.
Possibly, he didn't give a rough estimation. He didn't give an exact time of reference. It seems that he's estimating based upon how time works here. So.
Okay.
As far as anything's concerned, you can call me Meadow.
Hi, Meadow. I'm Cizri, by the way. That's Aaron. Nice to meet you.
For future reference, as much as possible, I would like to avoid giving my name out.
Oh, sorry. I just was trying to be polite. We all know each other now.
Like an evil being just took over the world or anything like that, and we don't know who to trust.
An evil... Hold up, back up.
It's a long story, and you've been
He
gone
says
for a
that
while.
because he's inciting. Does this guy look surprised at all, or does he
Yeah,
have any clue what happened?
go ahead and make an insight check.
Alright.
He's waiting for
Avon
some.
being wink, no wink.
He's waiting for some pushback on that move, but we'll see. 21.
21. He seems genuinely shocked that something occurred in the light world.
If Avon gives him the thumbs up, Aaron just be like, "It's been a while, and it's a long story."
Long story. Well, as far as I can tell, we got all the time in the world. He looks at the stick and is like, oh, 1 second. And he kind of shakes it and the fire goes out.
As far
Yeah,
as
do you need like a weapon?
We got the Deku stick. I got all the weapon I need.
Oh. They work good for you?
It works.
You're not from the Deku Forest, you're from Labrina, you said?
Yes, I'm not from the Lost Woods or Kokiri Forest. They're more... how to put it? Of nature and type things. My type of Kokiri tend to be more warriors. We are forced to be that way. Defending our land from Labrina, taking its trees, tearing it down to build a cursed tower.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Which is the plot from Oracle of Seasons, like, or Oracle of Ages, I'm sorry.
My mind went to Lord of the Rings, sorry.
No, you're fine. I knew that, but this is actually kind of the plot of Oracle of Ages. They did build a tower.
That's so funny.
fun.
I was like, tree people? Tower in the middle of it? Where's the wizard?
Yeah.
So, you were hanging out there, and then randomly you woke up here. What have you been doing here this whole time?
Trying to find my way back.
Oh, have you met up with anybody though? Like you're by yourself?
Yeah, by myself, wandering around, helping people when I can. He narrows his eyes at you, Cizri. You look familiar.
I look familiar?
Something about it. Not necessarily in this form.
Can I try something? Cizri,
Huh? What do you mean?
do I have your consent to try something to see if he recognizes you in a different form?
Sure.
And he'll cast minor illusion to basically make her look shadowed with red eyes.
He, at that point, gets a little bit more defensive. And you do see a slight wound almost open onto one of his hand, and his stick begins to once again glow with a little bit of fire as he does take a little bit of damage.
Or at least and be like, calm down. It's not her.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. That was abrupt.
But you do recognize something like that, yes?
Okay, well, how do I know that you're not some servants of the Shadow Demon coming to bewitch me?
You say you're from the Light Realm, right?
Perhaps.
And he points to a Dex champion garb.
I have mine too.
Mm.
On my sheath.
How do I know that you didn't kill the champions that bore that garb and decided to wield it for your own?
Well, we actually were in the Light Realm. The same thing happened to us that happened to you, only swapped. We just woke up in the Light Realm. Like around, I don't know, what, a few months ago now? A couple months ago? So I don't know. I mean, kind of similar stories. So we weren't here. That thing that's going around, I don't know what that is. I don't know. But it feels similar somehow. But I'm not in control of it.
Make a persuasion check.
Let's see. 15.
Okay. He flicks his Deku stick again, and the fire goes out. He puts it onto the ground. You must forgive me.
If we were evil, you would have been dead and we wouldn't have helped you.
I've heard of
Want that meadow?
I've heard of wicked things. That try to ensnare people, lure them away into something. Make them think of something that they're not. There are tales going around about this shadow beast that apparently kind, caring at first, but then lures them into some sort of a trap. There are tales.
That thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently, I've heard tales that you can also be seen with two elderly beings of wrinkled skin and bulbous noses, one with hair of fire and one with hair of ice, by her side.
That description ring any bells for me?
I know it probably does for you, Mark,
Yeah.
but we'll say...
I'm just curious.
Yeah, no.
'cause of
Go ahead and make a
backstory
history
stuff.
check, a deck, Mark.
Okay. 25.
25. That description, because of your Gerudo heritage, there are tales of these beings that are passed down from generation to generation, especially concerning you, Adek. You recognize these as the surrogate mothers of Ganondorf, Twin Rova.
And I heard about that from Impa cursing me and my dad, so okay.
I think we were all there, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, we were all there for that, but I'll just mutter Twin Rova. Huh.
Okay, what is up with them hanging out?
Here in the Shadow Realm, my friend. Are they here?
As far as here, I don't know. It's tales and rumors is all. But one thing I do know is that whatever the shadow demon is could very well be the whoever's running the show now could very well be their right-hand person. All tales and rumors, of course.
You know that village down there? That way? And I point to our village.
Yes, I've plundered it a few times to make sure I was able to survive.
Were you around when it got destroyed?
Unfortunately, I was not. I was elsewhere. I only recently came across this place.
Okay. I didn't know if you heard of, if that was a thing that destroyed the village, or if it was other forces, or what.
I haven't heard that many tales.
Okay.
Outside of that, it was used for an example.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen many places that were destroyed?
There are a few other villages. He takes his Deku stick and he points it off, and he just, basically a quarterstaff. He points it off, saying, one village about southeast from here, probably about a week or so. Walk. That one's leveled. Few more around this wheel of a place. Few islands. Some islands have been completely destroyed, it seems.
Okay. So, do you find yourself having to be careful around here then? Especially with not being from the Twilight Realm, or do people leave you alone, relatively?
I do try to keep to myself as often as I possibly can. But, well, let's just say when they see me suddenly start to wield a flaming stick, they tend to keep their distance.
Yeah.
Are you the only one that came?
By my knowledge.
That's so weird. Did you get any powers, when you swapped places, or
No.
nothing?
These abilities I had are parts of my people.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to get back there too, so, if you haven't found a way in the past couple of months, that's, concerning.
Where did you wake up here?
Oh, good question.
He looks around. I think it was in one of these floating islands. I think almost due south of here. Probably about week maybe. So walk.
Okay. Did you happen to see any lights coming out of somewhere, sparkling or anything before you ended up coming over here?
Can't say that I do.
Okay. Just trying to compare what happened with us, but it doesn't sound super similar, aside from the fact that we both woke up at a different place.
Well, I don't know where you all are headed, but could certainly probably accompany you, at least for the time being. Make sure that safety in numbers is all and all.
Give Cizri a questionable look.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll look at everyone else too, what do you think? What are we thinking? I'll insight him too, because I'm trying to be better about that. Because he seems suspicious.
Just for brevity's sake, can I insight him also?
Yeah. The mysterious Deku that is the mysterious Kokiri that can summon a flaming Deku stick.
Yeah.
It's been a rough few days. We cannot be too careful.
Oh, please be careful. It'll be fun.
18.
18?
21.
21. Anyone else making insight rolls or?
If you'll allow me, sure.
No, you asked permission.
Math. 23.
23. Y'all are killing it tonight. He
Finally.
he seems obviously he does seem shady, but he seems to be fairly honest with things and is like definitely it seemed to be almost like a genuine suggestion. I was like, if you're going somewhere, maybe I could help. That kind of deal.
Yeah, I mean, as long as everyone else is okay with it, I'd be fine with it. Probably strength in numbers, all that.
No, sure.
You see many other people you've talked to out in the world?
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean like other Twily?
Yeah.
Or anybody not Twily even.
Not Twily, hard to come by here. I have come across a few. I know there's a few holdouts nearby. By a few couple of hours. As far as anyone else is concerned, well, what was his name? Most of the information I was able to gather was from a Twilight by the name of Kaiser.
He's alive?
Yes.
Great! Perfect.
You know him?
Oh, yeah, he's great.
How do you know him?
I'll
We're
give you 3
friends.
guesses.
We dated on and off for,
Oh,
a while. He's great.
Yeah.
He's a great time, though.
teach us already?
Yeah. Why do you look like you doubt that, Aaron?
It's been a crazy few days. And trust of strangers is very low right now.
It's not a stranger to me, though, so he's fine.
Fair enough.
Aveum knows him too, right? You don't mind him.
It was that look exactly that made me want to question it.
I can barely remember. Which is actually, can you post it in our twin thing? Because I was trying to find it in our chat, but we
Trying
talked
to
so
find
much.
it, yeah. Yes, I will post it to you.
I remember reading the
Regardless.
name, I just can't remember exactly what I remember about him.
Yeah, you're good.
He seemed to be wandering around from place to place. Gave me general information about the stories of everything I've heard.
Do you know where he was going the last time you saw him?
Last time I saw him was about a week ago. Who knows where he is now?
Oh, a week. Okay. That's good to know.
So he knew about these rumors and these right-hand shadow things.
Was potentially aware of them, anyway, at the very least.
Was he more scared of, intrigued by, obsessed by? What was your general vibe?
Was just telling me the information.
Just straight neutral? He wasn't scared of it?
I hardly know the guy. How am I supposed to be able to read what he's...
Yeah.
Asking how he told you, was it just, oh, there's a thing out there? Or just,
All I know is that he was a very... If he was scared, he was very capable of concealing it.
interesting.
Did he give you the information in song form?
He did, but I stopped him. I just wanted the information.
Yeah, I was just wondering. Good to hear that his spirit isn't crushed. Great. Okay, well, all right. So good to hear someone we know is alive.
At least he
Yeah.
didn't
Anyone
cry.
else? Oh yeah.
But I did have to stop him from singing another song when I brought him the edible food arrangement.
He was messing with you.
It'd be so nice to know a whole person when I met him. Anyways,
We should probably get going then.
Yes.
Well, if you wish to part ways, then I bid you all a safe travels.
Travel with us too, that's fine. We're just, I don't know, probably a few more hours. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you feel safest with. I feel bad you're out here by yourself.
Well,
we're not very open with our travels, but you are more than happy to come with us for safety.
very well then. In that case, if you all are then heading off...
Avon would wait a couple minutes, like 10, 15 minutes or so, and then very casually just be like, I was thinking. Labrina did ring a bell. And Lit, you can remind me, because I have it in my notes. Labrina and Holodrum are related to the oracles. Which one was related to Labrina?
Labrina would be the Oracle of Ages.
It was Ages. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a large force there, but I heard something about an oracle that frequented there. You didn't know anything about that, did you? I find myself quite fascinated about the lore of oracles these days.
So for you, you are fascinated.
That'd be Nara, right?
You are what? Yeah, that would be Nehru. So he's got... That has something to do with the tall folk. I don't care regarding that information. You rolled a 1.
Of course. So tempted. But I won't.
It's a
Do you need to?
Right. Of course. And I'll just let it go at that point, since he doesn't know anything, it's not any use for me.
Yep.
Aaron's just gonna be in the back, just watching him and watching out for other stuff.
I will, as we're journeying there, since we're trying to hustle, I think I pull Avum aside for a couple minutes. We're walking.
Yes?
So, what's the plan? Comes to parents?
And for what?
What are we telling them? Are we going to be 100% honest? Are we hiding things? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I don't have any plans on hiding anything. We're trying to figure out the truth of what happened. Right?
Yeah, I just, I wasn't sure if... I don't know. I mean, we've all been like, oh, we can't say half these things to anyone for so many people, so...
That's just, I figured we wouldn't put our family in danger.
By not saying something or saying something? What?
Yeah, we don't know if we can trust him. Lead him right to our parents if they're hiding, and other people.
Oh, no, I'm talking about when we talk to Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
What are we going to tell them? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not keeping anything from them. I'm just keeping it from people to protect them. So.
Oh, I see. Okay.
What about you?
I don't know.
Why would you want to hide any of that from them?
I just don't know if they can handle it, but...
You underestimate them. And if they can't, that's on them.
Yeah. Maybe it's a little bit of I don't know. They haven't told us a lot of things, so I don't feel particularly wanting to divulge everything either, but that's a little bit out of spite, so probably not my best impulse. Which is why I asked you first instead of acting on it.
Look at you go. I get where you're coming from. But we also don't have... I believe we're missing a lot of the puzzles to this.
Uh-huh. Well, honestly, we need truth from them. I mean, I think that's about the only thing I'm gonna really push for. You can do most of the talking, probably, but
Ask me something, and it is relevant, so bear with me.
Oh, sure.
How are you in a deck still in good moods? How are you
I'm
not
not in a good
devastated at what happened?
I'm not in a good mood. Are you kidding me?
You guys are joking around, making jokes. I feel like I can't even laugh at half of them. I feel so torn. How do you muster up any sort of positivity in this situation? And again, I'm not judging, I'm just asking.
I just like put my arm around him and like kind of, I don't noogie him, I like hug him though. Maybe a little aggressively, but nicer than normal.
See the magic of hold person begin, but he doesn't cast it.
I mean, I think we just deal with things different is all. I mean, well, I don't know if this makes you feel any better, but when we first came here, Attic did not see me in a great mood, so.
Yeah. He just seems so convinced that we'll have the answers and we'll rewind time and just start everything anew.
Okay, yeah. Feeling like that's a little naive that we can just erase it. I'm not on that same page. We definitely messed up and we were definitely stupid. So, regretting a lot. I feel it, Aveum. It's like a dagger in the heart. You're just twisting and twisting, and it sucks. Okay, but like
We weren't stupid. We were
a little stupid.
We were surprised, and they were stronger.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel it. Okay, the shadow thing almost jolted out of me a little bit because I was really worried I was doing that and I didn't know it.
Oh, I totally could have dodged.
So,
Could have told you.
I was really worried, like
Sorry.
really spending about like 75% of my energy trying to not think about that. Like,
This is why we need to go over our ideas more often, because I was like 99% sure I was right on this, and I was, but I could have explained that to you.
wow, real! I can't believe you guessed that. I would have never guessed.
Okay,
that,
it was a lower
so.
percentage. I'm blowing smoke, but still.
Yeah. So no, I don't know. I think if we dwell in the bad mood too much, we're not going to get out of it. So I'm just trying to keep going, you know? I'm sure you'll see me pretty pouty once we get to mom and dad. So you can have fun with that and you can be the chipper one for a while or whatever. So.
Well, like I said, there's no fun in any of it, but I'm here for you. You know that. It doesn't matter what they say, but my point of all this is trying to say, the way you and I feel right now, the way I felt when I heard Demi's voice tell me that everyone at Castletown is now dead. I can imagine how Cadet felt, Grandma felt. And then for her to come back and be destroyed, and our parents see the change in her, start to wonder, maybe they're trying to protect us from that. So, if they are trying to hide something, or were, maybe just take a second to try and see where they're coming from. Now, if they're stupid, then yeah, we'll just leave.
Yeah, okay, I'll try, but they better try for me, because they haven't tried for me either. So,
you don't think so?
No! They haven't.
I think you'll be surprised.
We'll see. See how it goes. I'm sure events have changed perspectives for everybody, so.
He also leans in. By the way, if I find out Kaiza is working with the Shadow Realm, I'm totally cutting all the strings off of any instrument he's using.
Okay, I mean, I would too if he was evil. I just don't think he is.
Any of your ex-boyfriends we find. So I will gleefully take them down if they are in league.
Or just give him another fruit basket. Maybe it'll turn them around, change their minds.
Poison fruit basket.
Okay.
Immediately writes it down.
Are you okay though? For real?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with. Just gotta take one step at a time till we figure this out. However we do that.
Help me understand though.
Yes.
Why would they be disappointed in you? You're the hero
Now,
of
or-
ages. You're everything.
Not here. So we'll see.
You are. That whatever that is not you.
Yeah, but I'm not some big, awesome person here. I am the person that didn't want what they set up for me. So,
And yet you become something greater than they could have even imagined.
I would love if they thought that. I just am not really feeling confident that that would be it. So.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
If they're poopy pants, I have your back.
Okay.
Stupid poopy pants.
I thought we outgrew that phrase, Eva.
No, I love it.
I told you it's not cool.
No, it's still one of my favorite sayings from back when we were little. I just remember Dad always had this face like, I can't believe you're saying that, you know?
I dare you to use it in like the third sentence.
Oh, 100%. If they are total, dweebs when we're there and they're mean to you, I will 100% call them stupid poopy pants.
Okay.
Promise.
It's a plan. Alright, I think we're good. We just keep
Okay. As you all keep walking, is there anything else you all care to do while making your way on?
Like I said, I'm keeping an eye on Meadow, and I'm keeping an eye on everything else.
Okay, go ahead and make perception checks for me, everybody.
Are we still in forest?
Yes. Good news about the Twilight Realm, a lot of it is very forested.
Nice.
20.
20.
Same thing. 20.
19.
19.
22.
22. Where were these rolls like 2 sessions ago?
Seriously.
Maybe they would have ended differently.
You would have. But anyway, as you all are... those of you who are poisoned actually should... Ability checks are at disadvantage.
I'll have to do a straight one. I don't remember. I know to do a straight one because I have my shield.
Oh, yeah. Then that's fine. 20. Okay. Yeah, you're still fine. So...
13.
All right. You all are walking along, able to follow the map decently well with those prior checks, and with especially with Aaron able to guiding you all with his abilities, trained to go through various forests. Adek and Aaron, since you both got 20 or higher, you are entering into an area where the mountains and almost like cliff faces and plateaus, it's very... the mountains are very sharp and sheer, but do give way to plateau portions. You two are able to see that in the distance, there appears to be something of a shadow. That does seem to be riding a wolf. You can't really tell because it seems to be lurking within the shadows of the mountains. Is watching you.
Yep, we're being watched.
Agreed.
Huh? Seriously? And then
Yep.
I use lay on hands to cure poison on myself.
I was wondering how long it was going to take you to do that.
There we go.
Aaron just perks up and like, really?
I I forgot I could do this.
You're fine.
Esther, I was like, Avum just turns to the page where he has a write-up on her powers, and I was like,
Can't you do this? Oh my goodness. Who else is
you know how many times you healed me from those potions when I got them wrong?
Aaron, come here. I can do it to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
I had poison gun.
All right.
What is watching us? Do you guys?
Yeah,
what
what's
do you see?
watching? I'm sorry.
That shadow wolf thing.
Mhm.
Ah.
It's not doing anything. It's just watching.
Aaron, want to fly up, get a better look, and maybe we can go have a nice talk to this thing, figure out what it is.
I mean, it just disappears though, right? Like the footprints just disappeared on the mountain when you're trying to chase it.
So I was hoping Aaron maybe get an eyesight on it.
If I can sneak up behind
We
it.
don't know how powerful this thing is, though. Like, I don't want Aaron to just die again. We don't have Zelda to just.
You want to lead it right to where our parents are?
That's what I was going to say. We should probably take
I
the long
don't
way.
think that's good.
No, I'm just trying. I mean, it's not we lead it to our parents or we go talk to it and die. Like, there are other options, potentially.
Okay.
No, we don't know if it's more powerful or not yet. Sorry, Aaron. Yes.
For now, lead it in circles. If an opportunity arises, we can get close to it. We'll take it. But for now,
Like I said, not to confront it. I just more information is more power.
but we also don't want to lead it to where we're going. So
Well, how is it tracking us to? Like, is it because it's like me? Like, because it's just like wherever I am, that's gonna happen. Like, that could be a possibility.
We're not going to find out until we look into it, right?
That doesn't sound true if this thing's been attacking people when you're not here.
Yeah, maybe.
Its own entity.
Well, what are we going to be doing? Are we going to stand here? Are we going to keep on going? What are we doing?
You want to go look, Aaron?
yeah, just keep going. Just keep walking.
Hold on. I'm gonna put my hand on him and cast invisibility.
That's helpful.
You got an hour.
That's perfect.
Thank you. Just keep walking. I'll find you when I'm done.
I take him by the shoulders. Do not confront. Do you hear me?
He's currently invisible, by the way.
Do stupid. Oh, right. Yeah. I'll try to reach for him. I don't know if I even get him.
Okay, he's got an hour. Go.
Okay.
Don't be dumb.
Well, don't
That
kill
was-
it.
That was dopers.
And he's gonna stealth off and try to see if he can get close enough to this thing.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check for me. You do get advantage because you're invisible.
And Aaron throw a rock in the other direction, and then it'll go. Oh, it must be there.
Like that
And then
frickin',
that's all we do.
What is it? Assassin's Creed, lay down the gold and then just keep on walking.
Thank you
If
for
it
your
is
advice.
possible to have cast this behind a tree, so we'd have a little bit of cover from
Yeah.
the shadow
I-
monster watching.
Yeah, you totally.
So natural 20 for 31, considering I'm assuming we're still in forest.
Yeah,
So 31.
yeah. So as you
Who was that bird that traveled with us? I forgot his name.
basically, yeah, you just been forgotten by all of existence. The universe doesn't remember your name anymore. As you're going flying up, you are ever so quiet. You're about as quiet as the Rito and Shadowclaw that you knew that tended to be more owl-like in their appearance. At this point, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Into
22. As you're flying, you're going ever so into the mountains. The shadow of these sharp peaks start to cover your vision ever so slightly. And you do see something shifting in the darkness. It's hard to tell because it seems to be almost completely blended with it.
I will try to get closer to it.
All right, make another stealth check for me.
Uh, 21.
So are you still staying high up in the air?
For the most part, just trying to get at least try to get some sort of detail.
Okay. You continue to fly as the invisibility continues on. Continuing, you making a little bit more noise as you're less focused on the flap of your wings and more focused on trying to get vision of this thing. You do notice even more shifting as it seems to almost, with this beast, it hops off of it. It's this large wolf beast with a gnarly mane of shadow that's ever shifting and constant, as though a wind that doesn't seem to be there is gusting across it. And right next to it walks out in light, at least what you can tell, is a shadowy figure. At times it seems to be formless. Wisps go around and then they do eventually coalesce into a form that is very familiar. That of Cizri. She looks up. See you soon. And she vanishes. And that's where we'll go ahead and take a break.
Heck for perception check.
Yeah,
Whoops.
yeah. Fun abilities. But with that...
She's not a paladin. She has that good of
You know what? You bring up an excellent point. Dang it, it's been revealed. With that, everyone, we'll go ahead and be back here in about 10 minutes. Go ahead, stretch, get something to drink, all that good stuff. In the meantime, enjoy this amazing fan art. See you soon. And welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of Winds of Calamity tonight. For those of you just now joining us, welcome. We are so glad that you are here with us tonight. As far as what's going on in the game, our heroes have wound up in the Twilight Realm and are currently making their way to reunite with Aveum and Cizri's parents. Along the way, they picked up a Kokiri that made their way somehow into this realm as well. He's currently walking with them, safety numbers. However, our Rito friend Aaron, while invisible, flew off to investigate a mysterious shadow figure. Upon closer inspection, revealed to be the shadow form of Cizri that somehow spotted him in some capacity that you do not know. And she looks at Aaron and says, "See you soon." At which point she pixelates as you've seen before and vanishes.
All right, he's going to return back. I guess in a way that he's kind of still hidden in the trees, though, if that makes sense.
I mean, you're invisible. You're going to be hidden either way.
Fair. But just in case invisibility wears off, he's just, So he won't make it silent for them. They'll hear the rustling and stuff.
Perfect. Okay. I would say, are you doing it nearby them, just out of curiosity?
Yes.
Okay. At that point, everyone go ahead and make perception checks. Who's not Aaron, obviously.
18.
13.
13?
21.
21. Okay. All of you are able to hear it, and you're able to tell which direction it is coming from. You hear this rustling of these tree limbs and almost brush.
Dagger out, ready.
Yep, ready to go.
Relax, it's me.
Oh.
Ever heard of a bird call?
Are you done with the invisibility?
It saw me. Well, she saw me.
Yeah, you don't need it anymore, or do you need it still?
Maybe. I'm still deciding on that. I need to talk to you guys, though. Just keep walking. I'll be here in the trees.
Okay. How did
Next
Like,
we
the
never
time
do.
we're not talking to
You're
tree,
invisible.
or-
Just keep walking.
Well, you said it saw you?
It saw me,
Oh.
and, well,
Then it knows where you then.
Worst case scenario, realized it. Cizri, it seems to be you.
Yeah, so does it look like me, or does it look like a shadow thing? Just because I just saw just pure shadow, so it didn't look that much like me.
It's you.
Oh, yeah, I
Yes,
get-
the wolf is also your wolf.
Okay. Did she say anything?
Well, the fact that she saw me, and she said she'll just. The only thing she said was, "I'll see you later," which means she is tracking. I just don't know how closely.
Was it like, "I'll see you soon," like I gotta talk to you, or "I'll see you soon," like I'm gonna hurt you?
Yeah, good question.
I'm just going to, at the moment, just take it as a threat until proven otherwise.
Yeah. I mean, from you, everything's a threat. So which one was it?
Also fair.
From you, everything's a threat. Oh, that's a quote.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Well, assuming we've heard supporting evidence from 2 other sources, safe to say it's probably not good then, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, it depends on if she wants to kill her other self and all of her friends,
Or take you captive.
or if she wants to hang out with me,
Oh, what a
or
nightmare.
that. I don't know.
Oh.
I have a really, really dumb idea. I could try leading her away. She
Would you
I
already
get the
knows.
feeling if the way as stealthy as you are and being invisible, if she was able to find you, she's already tracking us. I get the feeling she'll know either way.
I know, but I know you guys. I'm pretty
That's
sure
the
you guys don't want the
question.
leader.
Right, are we going to risk leading them there?
Sorry if this is all confusing, Meadow. I mean, it's a lot going on.
Yeah, no, you're not. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Listen, my concern isn't him. No offense.
To be fair, we have been fairly
I'm
That's
watching out
right,
for you,
with
Meadow.
what's
Don't
happening.
worry. I'll
Yeah,
watch out
we
for
got
you.
your back. Yeah, we care about you.
Okay.
Everyone's biting
That
and
being
stuff.
said, what's going to happen? I can even try delaying her.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, though. Like I said, we don't know how she's tracking us. Where'd she go? Did you see where she went? Did she do the weird thing where she just disappears? Because that happened to me.
Just pixelate it off.
Yeah. So,
And safe to know, assume that Viren knows we're here too.
yeah. And who's to know she doesn't already know where they are? You know?
That's a,
Could be a trap.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think we still just go. But
I actually agree.
like, I think going around and trying to, I mean, we don't know anything. Like, we need info.
We actually know a lot more than we think. We just don't know where they are and
Right.
how to get to them.
But I don't know. I mean, maybe we can move mom and dad at some point. Maybe we can set them up better. I don't know.
I'd rather have them with us to protect. Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys are, what are you guys thinking? Thoughts? Yes.
Open for
Your
input.
family. I'll fight to defend anybody in your family.
I'll do everything in the best of my abilities.
Thanks.
You guys have any better ideas than we do?
I don't know
said
anything
no.
about what's going on here. This is
Mostly-
totally new to me.
Mostly a stupid idea.
What's the stupid idea?
I delay her? I mean, she knows I can just talk to her or something. I don't know. Again, it's a very dumb idea. I really don't know what I'm doing either.
You said she, pixelated away that you even know where she is to delay her?
Yeah, that's what I was
I'm sure
thinking.
she's close by enough. I'm sure she's close enough by to I can find her again.
I don't know.
He has to
I'm
track
not a
us somehow.
fan.
Like I said, it's a
For
dumb
you
idea.
to try and delay her and separate us would be folly. Because if we have to eventually stop her, I'd rather have your arrow at our side.
Yeah. Especially if this is like a
Yeah.
trap or something.
We don't want you to die again, so why don't you stick around?
Everyone cried a lot, so do
Yeah,
not want to deal with that
I heard.
second time.
Fair enough. So we continue as planned and then hope for the best.
Yep.
All right.
Got a
Yeah,
better
I
plan
come down.
now?
All right. Yeah, I had to come down with invisibility.
Okay.
He just
I will
walks out.
Drop the invisibility.
He'll just walk out of the trees.
Yeah, so I think
I
we're
will-
gonna just keep going.
And just keep
Yeah.
on going. All right. As you continue to trek, the cliff faces continue to just almost narrow on in to either side. At this point, you're probably about an hour away from the village. Everyone go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Says he too often notice.
19.
19.
15.
15.
18.
18.
I could have loved a natural 20 when I was dealing with Malice, but yeah, natural 20. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that would have been great. You all are able to steel yourselves, and knowing that potentially something is on alert or tracking you, you're in heightened senses, and you're able to help that keep you awake. So you don't gain a level of exhaustion. Congratulations.
Get it.
Because you all rolled ridiculously high. The hour,
We've been walking.
Yeah.
Can Aveum keep his eyes out for any familiar fauna or animals for potion making while we're out here? Since he knows this place a little better.
Yeah, I'd say make a survival check followed by a nature check.
9.
9.
Nice.
Followed by a 6.
Wow, I think you rolled better. I think you actually rolled better in the light realm.
Everything's just so dark here. Why is everything so hard to see?
Why is
So
it
annoying.
The light realm.
Why are you the way that you are?
There's shadow poison ivy, and there's shadow ivy, and then there's shadow vine, and then there's shadow.
Like,
Wow.
so
just
as
shadow in
you're
front of
looking
everything.
around, you are basically able to find more or less the equivalent of a Hylian shrooms. So these would be This would be known as Twilight shrooms.
Wily shrooms. Nice. Okay.
So that with that roll, that's really the only thing you're able to find because you are just again more than likely on guard for everything else.
Forgot to take his sunglasses off halfway through.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't
need those.
So Aveum wears his sunglasses at night. Okay, got it.
I thought I was Cizri the whole time.
Yeah. I have my sunglasses still propped on top of my head.
Right.
Sometimes I wish that I'll put it down sadly, I wish that I was wearing them still, but there's no point.
Perfect. Well, as you're going, there really doesn't seem to be much more of an incident as you all are carefully looking. Any shadow that passes by kind of causes you a little jump and look and just see it's a little bit of a wisp. And let's see. There it is. You're going in, starting to get closer to the village, probably about 45 minutes out now. And you just hear a... Cizri, is that you?
The voice already. Who is it?
I don't know, guiding bolt now.
You recognize this. You recognize this voice. You recognize this voice as Nyx. Make sure I'm getting that name right. Yes.
Yeah, you got it. Right.
Aaron's already pulling the arrow out. Unless someone stops him, he's drawing his arrow.
Oh, far away, my friend, far away.
Stop.
Whoa, no
Far
need for
away.
that, man.
Wait,
Trust me,
is it?
You will release that arrow by the time you're done meeting him.
It seems to be coming from the side. As you look over, you do see him. He seems to be almost slightly up on one of the rounded foothills. Looking down at you all, it seems to be carrying a bundle of sticks that I've used for firewood. Rather, I'm sorry, not sticks, logs. And you look up and you see that this is a Twilight. Unlike the ones Cizri and Aveum that tend to be more slender and lean to make up for their agility, he is almost a deck levels of absolutely jacked. Almost a sentient Dorito. With his... he probably skipped leg day.
Nyx, you seem lost, or have you found your neck?
Oh my
Alright.
god!
That's a good one, dude. That's a good one, Aveum. It's Aveum, right?
Wow, I'm surprised you remembered.
Ha!
Who's this?
This is Nyx. Yeah, we knew each other back in the village.
Hey, Nix, I'm Attic.
He just walking down with logs and just puts one down. And says, nice to meet you, Deck.
Still has his
Goosh. Yeah, it is Admiral Armstrong and that one dude in Full Metal Alchemist.
Sorry, I didn't get you that fruit basket of yours.
Oh, no, that's fine. Hey, what are you all doing here?
Do you need fruit? I'll pull out a banana and hand it to him.
There you go.
Oh, hey, there you go. Maybe later. I need to carry these back to the thing.
Nyx, how are you? I just went back to the village and saw that whole mess. Glad to see you're alive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing fine. It's one of those things. Yeah, a lot of bad things have happened recently since you two disappeared. Actually, but I'm doing fine. You kind of vanished without a trace.
Yeah. That was a whole thing. Just like we kind of just I don't know. We just woke up in the light realm, actually.
Oh, no way!
Yeah, so that was a whole thing. So we were just there. We finally came back.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
Yeah, that's where they start from.
Why am I just
Aaron's
picturing
just
the
giving
SNL
him a
skit?
look
Okay.
right now. It's like,
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, what is it? Okay. Is
Okay.
it?
Cool. Buddy, do you even know what the light realm is? Cool.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's nodding along. He's like, oh, that's awesome. Well, yeah, it's great that you all are here. Actually, he kind of takes the banana and just pockets it, and then just gets the other logs. Actually, I was on my way back. Needed to get some wood to see if we could, well, help keep fires going, things like that. So your mom and dad are back there.
Great. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Anyone else we know that's good over there? Like, how many of you are there?
A good portion, decent portion of the village. Ivis is back there. I know that. He's been helping watching over your family. I know that much anyway.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this like reunion?
Are you guys like in hiding here, or do people know you're here?
Yeah, good question.
Oh no, people don't know we're here. We're in hiding. And by the way,
so why are you yelling?
what do you mean I'm yelling? What do you mean I'm yelling, dude?
He's not yelling that loud. Give him a
Really? You really believe that?
Yeah, wink no wink is a light realm thing.
just like
Aaron.
yeah.
Is it
Nyx is great. This is just how we talk. You know, it's kind of like part of the charm.
okay? I'm just your friend. You do with him as you please.
Sorry, he's a little testy, Nyx.
Well, that's fine.
He's like this with everybody. It's kind of his way of like getting to know you. He wants to be your friend.
Don't worry, Nyx.
Okay.
I think you're dopers. Don't worry.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like you're awesome.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're dopers too. Okay.
It's a great light realm term. You should definitely spread it
it's not.
around. Mm-hmm.
I'll be sure to do that. And by the way,
Perfect.
that does bear to mind. Cizri, people may not be that welcoming to you if they see you come back.
So the whole like shadow thing.
Oh, you're aware about that?
A little bit now. Yeah, that's not me, by the way. Hopefully everyone knows that.
A lot of people think it was.
Okay, well, it wasn't. You were so nice, though. I'm surprised you weren't like, "Hey, I need to kill you now." You know.
I didn't think it was you. I didn't think you were capable of mass genocide.
Aw, that's sweet. Thanks, Nix.
Smallest thing I've ever heard you say, Nix.
I think we need to address this now. That thing is following us. Are you sure we want to lead it there?
Already have, Aaron.
We don't know if it's even following us. I don't know how. I don't know. So, Nix, yeah, I don't know. That thing, like, is, like, stalking us a little bit.
Crack. All right, where is it?
Okay.
I like how this guy thinks.
Not gonna lie, that
I
powerful
don't
crack
know.
actually was really satisfying.
Maybe I can be like him. The whole life change, existential crisis.
It's the Dragon Ball Z bridge. Oh, that neck crack looks so good. Oh, my neck.
Okay. How about this? Since we don't know where it is exactly, so to your point, we don't know if it's really following us. I just want to practice some sort of caution while we approach. Instead of...
I mean, is there, like, a back way to get into where everyone's hiding? You know, so that we're not just waltzing in.
We could go off a different direction and have them meet us there. Instead of going into the city.
Well, it's not so much a city, it's a collection of tents.
Gotcha.
Sorry, what? Did I mishear that?
A collection of tents.
I misheard. Okay.
It's the Twilight accent.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
back
means
way?
that they could move potentially if they need to as a result of this, right?
Uh-huh.
Thinking of
We
that.
could. Yep. I think we should think about that then. Potentially.
Nick's buddy old pal.
Yeah, what's up, Avum?
Have you heard anything about two old witches and anything about Cadet?
The witches? Yes, they were actually, they were standing right behind, you, Cizri, when they attacked the town.
Okay, so they were the ones that did attack the town. Great.
You know they're still here. In the Shadow Realm. Twilight Realm.
It's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, that's
it's
how
gonna be really
a lot
awkward.
of things got burned, is one of them used their broom and cast flames out of it. It was really,
Okay.
if it wasn't so terrifying, it was actually kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Did Cizri say anything when she just waltzed into the village and destroyed it? Did you
No.
hear anything?
No, I just heard a bunch of yelling and voices and stuff like that. I figured it was just something going outside the usual village type stuff. Eventually I started hearing explosions, and that's when I came out and saw all that stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'll have to see if anyone else. Okay, well, Nix, are you willing to vouch for us?
Now,
If people are happy about it? Like, we're good, right? You and me, we're good?
oh yeah, we're good.
Well, okay, perfect. We're great then. Okay.
Wait, why would you say that we're good?
I was just wondering.
Gosh. Nix, it's over. Let it go.
What? What?
You're not. You are going to vouch for her, yes?
Oh yeah,
Cool.
Perfect.
Why don't you lead us back to town?
perfect. So, oh, and you asked about your grandmother.
Yes, if you've heard anything, seen anything.
The last thing I heard, I think your parents would know more. The last thing I saw was she helped us find this place. She was carrying that old shield of hers with her. Beyond that, last thing I heard is that she went off somewhere. We haven't seen her for a few weeks, maybe more.
She went off by herself?
As far as I know.
Okay. Also weird. Okay. Alright, well, I'm ready when you are.
Yeah. And Meadow is just looking at this whole exchange, just wide-eyed and just wondering what he got himself into.
Yeah, Avon will just quietly walk right over to Cizri and just look at her. Either way, don't remember who you are, what you've done. I believe in you.
Thanks. No, like I said, I feel better. I think it's the other thing. So I'll convince people it's not me. Hopefully.
Just saying, I wouldn't have become a champion just for anybody.
Aw.
Don't turn around and start walking in.
Alright. Nyx then takes up those 2 logs and then just starts carrying them and saying, So, sorry, I forgot your names. Redhead and Birdman. Where did you guys come from with the light world?
Believe it or not, I come from like a hidden village too, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, no way, that's awesome.
Oh dear.
If you need help with any of these logs, I can pick up some more if you need more.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Here, take this one.
Sure.
And just kind of,
I'll take
you're
one.
strong enough that you're able to do that as well.
I'm from the mountains. I think that's probably all you're gonna get out of me.
He really likes to fly around.
Oh, well, that makes sense. I mean, you are a bird. It makes sense that why you want to fly around. Also, and a mystery. Nice, I like it.
Uh-huh.
You should say one fun fact about yourself, Aaron. You're being a little rude right now.
Really did right now is a
Yeah, like, even like what's your favorite color, or what's your favorite children's book? I don't know.
my preferred weapon is the bow and arrow. That will be the only interesting fact you get out of me.
You're good at you're good at archery?
I am.
He kind of just stops for a second, puts the log down, and just says, I got this apple. If I throw it up, will you be able to hit it?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you're good at archery, bro.
He's just kind of looking at the rest of them. It's like, do I really have to entertain this?
He's not
Yeah.
gonna
You can
stop
do it, man.
until
I
you do
believe
it.
in you. You got this.
Yeah. Are you worried that you won't be able to do it? I think you can, Aaron.
This is so juvenile. Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Can you imagine being surrounded by these two for 2 weeks?
I'd rather not do it for 10 minutes.
I got
I'd
no
love to
potions.
hang out with
done.
this guy for 2 weeks. He's awesome.
Oh no!
That explains
Oh no!
so much.
All right,
He's like,
whenever you're ready.
all right, ready? And he throws it up. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
This is so that would be 28.
Yeah, as you go, and you're just like watching it go up in the air, just completely blank face, and just like, and absolutely without thinking, and just like, let's get this over with. Go straight through the apple. He's like, that was awesome, man.
Nice
A
job.
full second after the arrow goes through, Aveum does minor illusion and does like a bit of like a kind of like in Breath of the Wild when like you hit something and like smoke pops into something else. So it'll be just like as it falls to the ground, and now it looks like it's cooked.
My man, you hit this thing. Oh, actually, hold on. He needs to make an intelligence check. It's not going to be difficult. This is not going to be a difficult check for. Yeah, he thinks it's real.
My man.
My man.
Listen, you hit this thing so hard that it cooked it?
Yes.
Wow.
That's
you know
awesome.
it's good etiquette to go get the arrow after you ask him to shoot it, you know.
Oh, no, I was going to. And he just hands it to you. He's feeling it now. It's like, I think you only got the outside. Still feels a little bit firm.
Aw.
No, well, it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, impressive, right? I have some pretty impressive friends.
Yes, you do. With that, Nyx continues up conversation ever so slightly. General stuff along those lines. Any attempt at subtlety is really not there.
It's out the window.
And eventually you are able to make your way to this makeshift town. It is in a small clearing in the wedge of this canyon. What seems to be a little path that's is able to lead into the foothills and mountains, as though it would be a way out if necessary. There are tents spread around of different sizes and different qualities, some requiring more patchwork than others. Fires and cans and just campfires in general are strewn about, with people making various stews and food along the way to just help out with everything. Is there anything you'll do before you enter?
I'm going to whisper to Aveum, this is not time to make a weird growling noise joke for Cizri. And just step away.
Before he goes away. No, I was actually thinking the other direction. Would it be better to make her look even more light realmy than shadowy?
Can people see through it, like with the apple thing you just did? Because I saw through that, and that might just make things worse.
You're really smart, though. Nyx won't. I can tell you that much. Some might.
Is everybody in that camp gonna be stupid, though?
Nope. Just trying to differentiate. That's all, you know.
Okay.
I mean, I was gonna ask her first before I did it, in case she was curious, but.
All right.
Cizri. Come here.
Oh, wink, no, wink, what's up?
Right. Nyx, just turn around, please.
Oh, okay.
Nyx, come over here.
Yeah, actually, hey,
Nope,
you should show Nyx all of your cool stuff that you've made. Nyx will
Yeah, I want to show you my armor. Look how awesome this is.
Dude, it lights up.
Yeah.
Shiny things.
Listen to
Always
this
good.
too, and I'll start playing some music too.
Did you want to look any more light realmy? Just trying to make you look brighter or any at all different than
Lighter.
Shadow
Like, you
you.
gotta put on my sunglasses or what?
I'm guessing we're still not in the city, right? Like no one would see us at this point.
No, you're
Or
far
before.
enough out to where you can see things, but you can also be hidden enough to where you two are rogues. You know how to hide, make sure you're not seen.
I'll cast minor illusion of what I would do with silent image on her to try and help it maybe her look like a very dim but just like she's a little bit brighter eye, like just slightly, more blue eyes, something that like that way it comes out that way she doesn't look and at all shadowy, like the other form. So just to look a little better. Though I'm just saying, it might help distinct, but people might see through and might look bad. So just a thought.
Good thought. I appreciate asking me first. That's lovely. We're all learning lessons today, it sounds like. But I don't know. If...
Hold on. Sorry, I have to do it. I do minor illusion on the other side of Nyx. It goes, roar!
That's actually a 15.
16 DC, sorry.
Whoa.
Are you hearing things, Nyx?
Oh my gosh.
Is she nearby?
Nyx.
What?
No, Nyx, you're good. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Being a jerk.
My man. All right.
My man. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's out of my system.
Good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't do that. But,
Oh, no,
I'm okay, just not because I feel like they're using
of course.
deception.
That's all I have. I have nothing else to help you. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. We'll just take this as it goes.
What about attack? You have that nice magic. Maybe make her more persuasive to people. Charismatic. Will that help?
What?
Don't you have your enhance ability thing?
I do not have that.
Just kidding.
I think that was
Zach.
And I think that was also Demi.
Yeah, I think
Maybe.
it
That was a
I
dummy that
could
had it.
have that. I probably have had that at some point. I just don't have prepared today, so
Gotcha. Yeah,
I don't have that.
Never mind.
We'll just try our best, and I'll just try to get out of there if everyone decides they want to kill me or something. We'll figure it out.
No,
Won't
no
happen.
one's gonna try to kill you. Don't worry, we'll take care of it.
Thanks.
Just you're being honest, right? Tell them everything that happened.
Yeah, I would say. I think the only thing we should be a little hush-hush about is what I found.
The last
that
thing
one
that happened?
time.
Yeah, well, for sure.
Yeah,
So we know
but other
more
than that,
about
yeah.
it. Still want to
I think
touch
we're
it
ready.
at some point.
I don't know. I don't know.
But just for curiosity's sake. I just want
I just don't know. I don't know. I just walk
What
away.
if, what if touching that is what made?
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, yeah, and then you guys kill whatever happens right away. It's fine.
Well, we already had something come out of Aaron.
I'm under more controlled situations. I'm just not now. Once we're done with all this, I'm just curious. I want to know if that's what made it. Or if I interacted all with it.
Yeah, someone died when something came out of Aaron, so I don't like that.
Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, they were raised up. They were raised up. It's
They're
okay.
fine, just like you're fine, right? Yeah, we're good.
No,
Don't be yourself.
Stop being yourself for a minute.
So stop beating yourself up.
Recovery mode at deck is a mood.
He's Mr. Charisma over here for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
All right, we ready, friends?
All right.
Never
let's
been more ready.
Okay.
You make your way into the village, and as you do, Nyx is still carrying those large logs, and everyone does, along with the deck, and everyone does seem to notice his presence, but then all eyes any activity that was once happening, such as kids playing, people doing various basket weaving or whittling, or even making food, seems to almost come to a slight halt, one after the other, as they all eyes shift and see Aveum and Cizri return, but as well as these two, well, technically three individuals from the light world. Everyone slowly begins to stand up. And Nyx stops, looks and, well, everyone, brought some visitors, and hey, Aveum and Cizri are back.
What's the vibe?
You don't even need to make a vibe
I was
check.
gonna say,
You do not need to make an insight check. The vibe is tense as eyes are shifting and looking toward Aveum and Cizri.
do any of them seem to be? So he definitely was expecting the reactions. If he's noticing anyone looking at Cizri, is anyone looking at him in the same manner?
Now that will
Is
require
he like fearful?
now that will be an insight check.
That's interesting.
Oh no! Where'd it go?
I think just out of safety's sake, he's just gonna like stand slightly in front and to the side of Cizri, in between and as much people as he could.
Natural 27. I know my peoples.
Yes, you do. As you are looking at this, and people are just all activity has basically ceased at this point. You do note that when people look at you, there's a slight curiosity to it as to how you're back. And even that's the same case for when they look at both of you. However, there's a good portion when they look at Cizri, there's an element of fear, suspicion, and just general mistrust. And then for some, anger.
Yeah, that's why Aaron's gonna stand like slightly in front of Cizri, trying to get in between her and as many of the angry people as possible.
Not even gonna care about the rest of them, just looking for the parents.
Currently, they are not out in the public.
How many are there in this whole area?
Yeah, you gather that they're currently standing outside. There are probably about a good 25, 30 people in total, including men, women, children.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like she's just kind of like looking around at the people, and it's probably people she knows, I would assume.
Yeah.
Like friends and whatever. And I think she'll be like, can you answer questions from every one of you if you want? You could bother me all night. Whatever happened to the village was not me, so I was in a light realm this whole time.
Yeah, she told me that. She told me that she's in the light realm. I mean, so
Thank you, Nyx.
you can make a persuasion check with a flat roll.
Okay.
Would any like the light realm artifacts on her, like the champion thing, or
Yeah,
any of that stuff help give her like a better roll at all?
that's what's helping lowering the DC.
Gotcha. Yeah, I guess I'm like motion, that's
Yeah.
some of my stuff. My sunglasses.
And you even said you had like armor, like everything you're
Yeah,
wearing.
and
is
the
level,
fact-
right?
Yes, true.
Yeah,
I will kind of motion to my stuff too to give her Flash of Genius for +5.
Thanks! So that's 18, 19, 20, 22, 23.
It is, as you mentioned, that it is met with some people scoffing at it, at the notion of light world, and then there are others that are. There's still the tension has seemed to dissipate slightly, but there's still some slight mistrust. There's a general uneasiness at this point. So maybe not as angry as before, like one outright attack, but there's still a general mistrust.
Okay. Yeah, so there's some other version of me running around. We're gonna try to take care of her. But first, we need to talk to our parents, so can someone point them out, please?
Avon will step forward and kind of like move his robes a little bit, so like the ring is shown. He's like showing that off, and his shoes and the bracers are like a lot more easily seen. He goes, "I know almost all of you from the apothecary. We've been through so much. We've given you potions when you were sick. We've been there when you've needed aid. I remember all of this and all of your faces. We've been gone and we're here to help. This is no trick. You can ask us anything."
For real.
Go ahead and make a persuasion.
She was always on the roof, but she'll remember too.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Half throwing her under the roof. Persuasion. I don't get to use this that often. Math. 17 plus 8. 25? Math?
There's some general nodding along to what you're saying. One of the more elderly Twily women, robe cover, wearing a nice shawl that goes into a little bit of a hood, covering her head, wielding a hooked shepherd's staff almost, with a lantern lamp in the middle of it. She walks up to you and says, "Your parents are currently one of the backmost tents. Apologies.
Understood.
Some of us believe, I have no doubt that some believe you, but when your town is leveled by a being that looks like someone that you also grew up with, it can be hard."
I mean, yeah, that's... If anyone has any questions or wants to talk, they can. I could sit here all night. That's fine.
Anybody injured?
Well, at the time, yes, but now their wounds have been tended to by the various oracles here that were available within the town. Your grandmother, Codette, was one that assisted in the healing process before she disappeared a few weeks ago.
Avon turns to Annie, just like to the whole crowd. Does anyone else need more healing?
Their general head shakes.
How about security?
We have a rotating guard, but of course, any more assistance in that area would be welcome.
I can help with that.
You look road weary. I don't think you necessarily be in the best shape to defend just yet.
Anything in tax will help find a way.
Yeah.
Just let everyone know to be on the lookout. We've come across dangerous things.
So have we.
I'm sure. Thank you. We'll go and speak to our parents. I'm guessing I would recognize her,
Yes,
like know her name.
You would generally recognize her as more or less the chief of this area, Chief Orlean.
Orlean. So it's
Is this...
It's Orlean.
Oh. Is this everybody in the village, or did you guys split up?
Everyone that made it. There are a few that are sleeping right now. Or on rotation.
Okay.
Speaking of which, Nyx, yup! It's about to be your rotation. You should probably get ready. Oh, yep, no problem.
Nice to see you, Nyx.
Nice to see you too. Nice to meet you all.
To me too.
My man.
He points his finger. Yep.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was saying he just points his finger to Avon.
And this is our friend Meadow. We found him in the woods. He's a pretty standout fellow. So hopefully he can stay here with us too.
You look capable. You look capable with a weapon. I can defend if necessary. Well, for the time being, I guess you could go join Nyx on his route. You almost see this look of, oh, please no, go across his face. But he just looks up and says, very well. And Meadow goes off to do a patrol with Nyx.
Best friends.
Just got so scarred by the winds of Calamity. Discord, sorry.
Oh.
What?
Just imagining. This is where you're taking like a giant, like a hill giant potion or something like that and going around looking like Nyx.
That would be.
Oh, this is the best date ever.
The world is not ready for that. The world is not. Whoa, that.
That's something.
That will haunt my
That
dreams.
That is truly a piece of art.
That will haunt my dreams. Anyway.
Is that what happens when a deck does Flash of Genius?
Just. Anyway. So for those at home, it was basically a buff Minna, and
Just saw it.
yeah. So Chief Orlean looks at you and says, your parents have been doing the best that they can, helping people, but again, and sadly, the mistrust also extends to them ever so slightly. People not willing to buy from them as much as people would want, or as they would want.
We're here to change that.
Your grandmother did speak to me before she left. She made mention that she was going to ancient ruins on an island not far from here to investigate. She believed that maybe they had some sort of connection to everything that was going on. Took her shield with her to something known as the Interloper's Palace.
Have we ever heard of that?
Cizri and Aveum can go ahead and make history checks. Technically, everybody can.
That's true.
It'll just be a little higher DC for Adek and Aaron.
History. Ooh.
14.
14.
I got 26.
26. 6. Avon, what'd you get?
17.
17. Cizri and Avon. And Adek, for you, interlopers, you recognize that name. And you have a theory as to what could be, where the palace could be. You know, all three of you at this point, know that interlopers could refer to beings known as the Dark Interlopers. These are beings that sought to control the Triforce. They are the ones who made the fused shadows to begin with. So, Adek, that's where you're familiar with. The Interloper's Palace, and you're like, that could be maybe where they resided, but you're not sure. Avum and Cizri, you both know that based upon that information, it is probably theorized as to this is where, when the interlopers ruled the Twilight Realm in days gone by, in ancient times. Almost like at the beginning of recorded history, almost. You all would know that it is theorized that that is definitely where they ruled. there are a lot of rumors floating about it. That it is haunted, cursed, the usual stuff.
Our knowledge, would it have been still occupied or abandoned, like ruins?
It's pretty much ruins at this point.
Right. So like a cradle of civilization sort of thing.
That's actually a good way to put it, yeah.
Good to know. Fortunately, we have reason to believe she's been taken by the witches. But she's alive. Still hope.
Yeah, why did she go alone? Any thoughts on that?
My guess is that she didn't want to endanger anyone else's life.
Yeah, I'm just surprised everyone let her.
I don't think they so much let her as they didn't know except for me.
Gotcha.
Quick question. Just clarifying for all of you. It's been twice you've mentioned the shield. Is there something special about the shield?
I didn't know. Apparently she uses it for something. I mean, she just liked it from...
Just curious. It's been brought up a couple times. I just am wondering.
Is this something we've seen before, or is this something that she hid?
This is the one that she hid, but you, being kids, would have found it. Because that's what kids do.
Yeah.
Here's the rogue backstory.
Yeah. Snooping through everything.
Exactly.
You know.
And to you, it just would have been a dusty old sword, dusty old shield. But when you, as I mentioned to you, but when you would have scrubbed it off ever so slightly, there would be a slight sheen to it, but not much. I'm
imagining like children, Cizri and Aveum, just throwing like pine cones at it and like just scraping it up.
So Chief Orlean will look. From what she told me, it was a shield she got from her time in the light world. It was supposedly a gift from her time in Gerudo Town, and from what she told me, an old Gerudo shield that was prized amongst their people. Mark.
Nothing. I got nothing to say.
What are you talking about?
Well, do I know these shields
looked
prized by the Gerudo people?
So, Mark, because of those clues, make a history check.
Okay. That is going to be was it 22?
22?
Is that the shield that went missing 500 years?
You know that the Gerudo make a lot of shields. However, one that is not commonly used anymore, but is definitely prized, is something that is speak of almost in reverence, is something known as the mirror shield.
That shield sounds intriguing.
Okay. Like how?
Something you want to tell us?
Oh, I mean, it's Gerudo history.
Yeah. True. How long have you known this was some special? How did you know she went to the Light Realm?
Yes, I did.
Like for your whole life?
Yes, I was one of the people that helped orchestrated it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting. So what, did she ask to just not talk about it once she came back or something?
Yes, she did. She was rather somber and didn't want to ask of it. It's why she almost hid away the shield.
Interesting.
Somber reminders.
Gotcha. Okay. Anyone? Oh, so do you know? Sorry, what was that person's name in that went with went with Codette. I don't remember their name.
The one that was in Fort Hitano, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
The captain.
Yes, Captain Zack. Yes.
Yeah.
They went along.
You know?
With, Yes. Well, they went along with. I more knew them offhand. They were more a member of the Twilight Royal Guard than they were about anything here. So that's about everything I knew.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, we met them when we were there.
Oh. Well, good to hear that they're still alive.
Yeah. They're doing great. I think.
Eh.
Anyway.
We don't know.
But yeah.
I'm good to go do that. Help your grandma if needs be.
At least we have a first lead that we need.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, can you point out in which direction it would be?
She takes her staff and she points it northeast. Says, on what are the floating islands? Over these mountains. About a day's journey, you shall be able to find it.
Okay.
It flies high. It is unavoidable, and you will be able to spot it as it floats high above the ground.
Okay.
How do people get to floating islands that are high above you?
That was my next question, because
You can't
I
fly.
have no problem.
Because I can't fly. Just joking.
What?
Trying to make a joke.
Oh, I missed it.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
How do you do this?
So, back to the question.
Sorry, I was thinking. Yeah. Out of character, how do Twilight people like go to floating islands and stuff? Is there like certain ways they do it?
Yes, actually. Sometimes in the Twilight Realm, gravity can behave strangely. So
you just like leap up there?
possibly.
Oh.
The stuff we've ever explored, like with our leaving the town and exploring.
I'm glad you actually didn't mention this because yes, I did write this down. Yes, you both would have definitely seen the floating island. You probably didn't explore much of it, one, due to the rumors, and two, whenever you did see the floating island, there was a sense of dread. But also, there's an element, especially when you're really young, you probably didn't go that much farther out of a like fear of I've gone 14 blocks, I'm too far from home. I am in another country. That kid logic.
I was just
we'll
wondering
go 18 blocks.
Yeah, pretty much.
like if we've
Really push the boundary.
not necessarily if we went to the ruins, but have we ever interacted with like some sort of weird gravity thing up here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's oftentimes
very
how
useful.
Twilight will travel between floating islands. Is usually those pockets gravity can behave a little bit more strangely. That can allow for jumping a little farther potentially, or even jumping up and over.
Like I said, it's not really flying, but more like falling with style.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we'll get up there. There's usually a way to get up there. It'll be fun. You'll like it.
Sounds great.
Aaron, I'm not sure about you. I don't know if I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you have to like maybe inverse your flying controls or whatever, but we'll see how that works.
It's very fun.
Flying control. What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
I'm just thinking if you go off lift, but now you don't have lift, but you're traveling this way. I just wasn't sure if you'd have to get lift a different way. Science.
Anyway, we should go check in. Did you have anything else we need to talk about? I'd say to I don't remember her name, I'm sorry.
Chief Orlean.
Orlean.
She looks and says, nothing as far as I can tell. Just Be careful. Be mindful. Soon these people will gain your trust again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate you letting us in.
Of course. Nyx may not be the sharpest stick, but
That again.
he is generally a good judge of character.
Yeah, that's why I liked him. He was great. He's a great guy.
Well, I shall leave you to it then. She then turns and walks away.
So,
Cool.
are you two ready?
Sure.
As all four of you make your way to the very far tent that seems to be set up. It's fairly simple, blue covered, large tent to fit at least 2 or 3 people on the inside. There's a flap on it. Well made, well calculated, almost in pristine condition. And that's what we'll pick up next week.
Even feeling a sense of pride about this tent, and that's what we'll get up next week.
Yeah.
Proud to be part of this family.
Yeah, no, I'm glad we spent enough time with Aveum and Cizri where I could figure out pinpoint elements of the parents. But with that, everyone, thank you all so much for joining us. See you all next week as family drama. We'll see what happens.
Oh dear.
It's going to be a good time all around. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. It was good to be back after taking last week off. Again, thank you all so much for understanding about that. You all are absolutely amazing. In the meantime, though, in lighter news, stay tuned for Thursday for Bardic Dice with Fates United, a crazy boss fight that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually really excited to see how things play out, because I want to see
I have the wildest map planned.
I've seen it. I've seen at least portions of it, and I'm like, this is going to be fun.
After Mark's wish spell, I was like, well, trash that. Let's start over. Let's see what this looks like.
So it's going to be a good time. And then No Sepulchre this Sunday. Keep an eye out for Silence YouTube stuff. It's going to be a good time. And then also Rach's stream on Monday. So with that, everyone, and also keep an eye out for my video coming this Friday. But with all that, thank you all so much again. Love every single one of you. As always, keep being awesome. Keep rolling those dice. See ya.